Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. What a career-defining moment for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This Saturday, he plays Newcastle away from home. Away from home is the only place he's got anything thus far this season. Then he has to play on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? The might of PSG in the opening game of this season's Champions League. As I say, it's career-defining. It's something that can make or break Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and taking the conversation away from the Glazers. And whether you blame them or not, management, as I keep on saying, is about coaching. But most important of all, you can only justify your position as being tenable with your results and performances. And thus far this season, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hasn't done that. And at the end of the day, if this does happen, if he is sacked after these two results, then he's only got himself to blame. But he does have a few issues with team selection. He cannot play the striker he bought from PSG because he will be self-isolating. I don't know what's wrong with Martial, but apparently he can't. Well, Martial definitely can't play against Newcastle because of his red card. But I think Martial can play in the next game. But of course, I forgot the bloody player's name. The striker we bought from PSG can he play? Can he play by Wednesday? I don't know. So there's a few issues with team selection, but there's still enough there really to justify beating Newcastle. Now PSG, listen, I'm not going to be uncharitable and unfair to Ole. PSG's a big game, and even if we were playing with confidence, this would be a hard game. But it's going to be an even harder game now, especially if we lose to Newcastle or don't beat Newcastle. But as I say, against Brighton, we were very lucky, but we did create a lot of chances. Because Ole is a one-trick pony and can only play on the break, he's better away from home. But playing defensively and playing on the break at home is very problematic. And this is how teams are able to go at us, because we're broken down too easily. Because we try and go on the break, and sometimes we get carried away with that, and we'll leave holes at the back as well. So players are going to have to run back quicker than they normally would. But yes, it's massive. It's massive for Ole, massive for the club, but especially massive for us, the fans, because, as I say, if he loses these games, if these are bad performances, it's over for him. Now, we have to look on the flip side of that. If for some reason, say if someone like Pellistri plays on Saturday and Sunday, because this guy's a loose wire, we don't know much about him. I would play him. I would definitely play the new left back instead of Luke Shaw as well. I think we need new blood. We need energy that hasn't been kind of sucked up by the negativity at the club and in the team. So I definitely play the new signings. I play Pellistri, yeah. Put him in there. Have him as a live wire. I mean, I don't know if he's going to start him. It'll be interesting to see if he does start him. But for me, this is win or bust for Ole. And, as I say, going to PSG, it's an unfair game. I mean, I wouldn't be angry over a defeat against PSG because at the end of the day, it's unfair. PSG are a super team, amazingly coached and managed. And the state we're in right now psychologically and the lack of confidence we have, we can't really be expected to beat them. We are Manchester United. We should be at least competing with these sides. But unfortunately, the stunting in the development of our club and team has led us to being the underdogs every single time we play clubs like this. You could even argue we're the underdogs against Newcastle. So very, very worrying times. All we can do is cross our fingers that we can get a result against Newcastle and hopefully do something against PSG. But expecting us to do something against PSG isn't very realistic at this state of the game. But all we can do, as I say, is hope. We are here now. The blame game will continue. Fingers pointing everywhere. The media now homing their target at the Glazers and Woodward because of what's going on with Project Big Picture. They know the Glazers are mainly behind it. It's a cash grab So that's not a surprise. But the Glazers have put themselves out there in the public persona now, so more and more people will dislike them. Something tells me that the Glazers don't really care about a popularity contest. They don't care if they're hated. They just want to make money. The big picture, Project Big Picture, will make them money. Remaining at Manchester United will make them money. So they won't budge just through hatred. But we'll see what happens. So as I say, we should focus on Ollie. He is the manager. We are going back to the football. The transfer window is now gone, right? I don't know how long the domestic transfer window is staying open for, but I think we're not going to do anything there either. It's important we get the team together, that the coaching is good, they're training well, we have positive training with smiles and happiness, and we try and get these two results, because let me tell you something, if Ollie was to beat Newcastle and at least not lose to PSG, I think that will be a good week at the office and Ollie can relax and try and build up the team even further. Then I think we could have a really, really special season, because losing to Palace at home, being battered by Brighton and luckily beating them, and then being battered by Spurs at Old Trafford, there's no excuses. I think another player was trying to bring the whole, I don't know why we're not playing well. Is it because we didn't have a rest in the summer? Well, no, that's neither here nor there. You're professional footballers. You've got a bigger engine. You're trained to have a bigger engine. You eat the right foods. You lead the right lifestyle to be able to handle this for one summer. So there's no excuses here. And Manchester United and their players and their manager have to roll their sleeves up and start doing something about this horrible form and this lack of confidence. Because for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's win or bust. Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. See you again soon.